G'day and welcome everyone to what is going to be my every month favourites. We're going to be splitting them up into cosmetics and into skincare because I have a problem and don't know how to not buy things. So let's get started, shall we? We're going to start with Revlon, and this is by far my favourite, like my new favourite, and it's literally perfect. I don't have to blend it into my neck if I don't want to. It's also designed for combination oily skin, which is really beneficial for me, being as oily as I am, because this is matte, stays matte, and because it is sweat-proof, waterproof, oil-proof, and etc., I'm not going to get shininess in my T-zone throughout the day. They do retail for about $30. I got this for like $20 because it was on sale. So definitely get your hands on it when it's on sale, but if you've got the money, definitely worth a splurge, 100% recommend. Next up, while we're talking about Revlon, we all know how I feel about these. Like if you've ever met me, this is the thing I talk about. I tell people about these like in the street. These Revlon Ultra HD lipsticks are amazing. They have this soft, moussey texture, which I will be talking about in a review video soon, so keep an eye out for that. And they smell really good. These things, they smell just like, they smell like cake, but also like a bit of a citrusy cake, but maybe almost like buttercream as well. They smell really sweet and really, really nice. So if you ever find yourself in the area of one, even if you can't buy it, smell it.
Just do it!
They're very soft. It feels like you're not wearing anything.
Nothing at all! Nothing at all! Nothing at all!
So they're really, really good if you don't like heavy, noticeable on your lips lipstick kind of idea. These are really, really great for that. So go out and buy them. Speaking of lipsticks that I'm in love with, we need to talk about Australis' lip formula because this stuff is the freaking bomb. I love this stuff. This is actually my favourite shade of the month right now. It's Dubai. This one is currently my favourite, and there's so much to say about these things. Basically, they're super creamy, they're super soft. When they dry on your lips, they don't feel like they're sucking them dry. So they're really, really good if you've got chapped lips like myself, because they go on creamy, they dry, stay dry. It's great. Like, if you can get your hands on these things, they're $10.50, so they're a very good, average, decent price for a liquid lipstick. You're going to get an amazing result from these pretty much every time. And they're just such pretty colors. Like, and they smell really nice. They smell so good. While we're on the topic of Australis, they have so many good products that I actually have 3 more to talk about, so. But I I spent a long time trying to get my hands on this product, and by the time that I did, I was so ecstatic that I didn't even know what to do with myself, and forgot to use it for the first couple of times after I bought it, but I finally got around to it, and let me tell you, banana powder is bae. I personally only set my concealer with it because it helps contradict all the purple and blue tones that are under my eyes, so that's what I personally use this for. I'm super happy with the product. It goes on really, really smooth. If you can get your hands on Australis' banana powder in particular, if you've got the dark under circles like I do, buy it because it's definitely worth the money. And Australis is nearly always having a sale of some sort on, so just keep an eye out and get it when it's on. Speaking of powders, we need to talk about this palette, the Matte Bronze Eye Girl palette. Like, these are amazing. Hello. Now, I got lucky. This is usually like $26 for a palette, and I got it for like $4. I don't know if they still sell them or not. I haven't seen them on their website, so that's concerning me a bit. I'm really hoping that they still sell them, because when this runs out, I plan on buying like 10 more. Like, this is my favorite palette. If you see me wearing eyeshadow, there's a good chance at least one of these colors is in that look, because they swatch so beautifully. Did the camera pick up that bow?
Yeah.
They're like so soft. It's like touching a really soft bunny, but it's eyeshadow. I could rant about this thing all day. It's so nice. And last on our list for Australis is, it's definitely not the least, their makeup finishing spray. Now I only have the small bottle, but when I can get my hands on it, Lord knows I'll be buying the big one, because this stuff is so nice. It smells really pretty because it's got aloe vera and rose water in it, so it's also super calming on the skin. It's doing something, I don't know how it does it, fairy magic or whatnot, but this actually, like, it makes my skin feel nice and cool, it helps set my makeup all day, so fairy magic, but it works, so get your hands on some because it's seriously amazing. Moving on to a new product brand, we're now going to be talking about Rimmel and how much I love them too. But we're going to start with this. This is my normal fast powder. This is the one that I pretty much, whenever you see me wear makeup, this is what I've set my makeup with, is Peach Glow. I set it with brush, I've set it with Beauty Blender, I've set it with my freaking fingers, because this is just a really good product. Like, when I go to America, this is coming with me. So I have this one, this is the translucent powders. So I've actually bought number 3, which is Peach Glow. Foundation, it doesn't matter how good it is, it always flattens your face. And I like to give it that extra step by powdering with something warmer to help luminize my skin, even though I want that matte look. Next up in Rimmel is their Match Perfection Actual Translucent Powder, where the Stay Matte powder can sometimes still look a little powdery on my skin. This has a really silky, smooth finish to it, so when I apply it, it doesn't cling to my hair towards the sides of my face. We're going to be moving on to what is actually a budget-friendly product range, and it's called Essence. Now, these products are really good because in general they range between $1 to $6, give or take. And you can find them places if you know where to look. I will leave a link down below for the website that I actually use to purchase these products. But we're going to start with this lipstick here called On the Catwalk. It's a really lovely, it's got a really creamy, buttery texture. It dries matte, but it doesn't feel drying on my lips. These products are really good because they're creamy, even though they're matte. And so you're getting that dried finish without the dried lips, which is definitely a benefit to have. So next up in your Essence line is these eyeshadows that I also bought from that website, link down below. These are really lovely. They're not buttery, but they're not chalky, so they're pretty average in terms of consistency, but the color is super nice. It has this really lovely sheen to it. I really like using it as a brow highlight and also in my inner corner because it's not straight white, so sometimes straight white can just make me look too much. But this, because it has a kind of peachy skin colored glow to it, can kind of like tone that down while still accentuating what I want to accentuate. Alright, so next up we have my newfound favorite brand, pretty much. It's the W7 brand that you can buy at Chemist Warehouse. Now, I have so many favorites in this product line that I don't even know where to begin, but I'm basically picking one, and it's my favorite product for a multitude of reasons. I'm the kind of person who is very particular about her mascara. At the end of the day, there's not a lot of lipstick I won't wear, there's not a lot of eyeshadows, foundations, blushes, highlights, etc. that I won't try, but I'm very specific about how I like my eyelashes to look. So the reason I'm picking the W7 mascara is because it's perfect. Like, I don't think I've ever found a mascara that works as well as this. There's definitely a few that come close, but this is my new favorite mascara, and it is called Zoom. This has a plastic bristle on it. Let me open it up for you. And I refuse to use other bristles. Like, these are the kinds of bristles that I like to use. And the reason is because fiber bristles tend to just clog my lashes. I've never found fiber bristles that I like yet. However, with the plastic bristles, I find that they separate my lashes better and give a very natural looking look while still accentuating the long lashes that I have. And it's only $4.99. So everything in W7 is $4.99. They have really good products across the range. Go to your Chemist Warehouse, buy them, love them. However, these palettes and anything this general size is actually $9.99. But I mean, $9.99 for a palette this big, and you get like all these colors, and they're all really pretty. And if you buy W7's lightly toasted in the buff, it is actually a pretty good dupe for the Naked 2 palette by Urban Decay. So buy it. Also, Erin, I hope you're enjoying your palette. On the topic of eye stuff, there's a product brand at Kmart, and it's Kmart Australia. I don't know about America, to be completely honest. Good luck, but if you can find it, get some. It's called OXX, and basically it's a whole bunch of makeup across the board. Like there's cheek stuff, there's eye stuff, there's face stuff, there's lip stuff, etc. And it's like $2 for everything, which is really great, except you wouldn't expect to get a good quality out of it. But you're wrong. This stuff is actually really kind of good. Now I have, these palettes don't come with names or anything, or colors or shades or anything like that. It's just whatever you get in the pan is what you get in the pan. There's no labeling. But this right here, I love this stuff. It is soft color, but it's pigmented color. And this was like, I got this one, it was like 50 cents because they were clearing a bunch of stuff off the shelves to make room for new stock. So these are usually $2, which is still completely in your budget. And I love it. The colors are beautiful, they're soft, they're pigmented, they blend really well. There's little to no fallout with them, so long as you're gentle. Buy some because they're really great. And it's very easy to swatch them in store even though you're not supposed to. Next up is another Kmart brand. This one is called Fifth Avenue. Now, I bought this in a pack, which came with my blusher and 2 brushes. I can't remember if it's the blush itself or the highlighter itself, but you can now buy some of that pack individually. This is the highlighter, and this is a beautiful golden color. It's called Goddess. They label it as an illuminator. This is a really good product. I really, really love this because it's a lovely golden highlight. These would also, this particular color would also be really, really good on dark girls. And here's why. You've got that beautiful chocolate brown skin, and then you've just got this sheen of gold. It looks so good. If you're a dark skinned girl, try and find this because honestly, golds. We're straying a little bit from makeup, but it's still related because it's got to do with application and makeup and etc. Now, this is a primer, so technically it's under the makeup section, but it also segues onto my last product, which we'll get to in a minute. This is Benefit's Professional Pro Balm. I only have the sample size, but let me tell you something. This Benefit is a San Francisco-based product, which means it's an American product, which means it costs your aunt's kidneys as well as your own. Buy here. That being said, if I ever find a full bottle of this, I'm buying it. I don't care if it's full price. I don't care if it ends up costing me 30 Australian dollars. Because this stuff is amazing. This stuff has the silkiest, softest, most beautiful texture to it. It really does blur pores. My makeup can last literally all day in the middle of summer wearing this. And I have proof. I've worn this on a very, very hot day, like Satan has descended from heaven, Satan has risen from hell kind of day. It's been a really hot day, and I've worn this under my makeup, and even though I'm sweating like bullets, it helps my makeup stick to my face. And so, if I can find a product that eliminates my oily T-zone and covers my pores and also sticks, because I'm a girl that likes to sweat on her face even if it's not hot, the closest place you can buy these things is probably... Actually, I think the only place that you can buy Benefit Cosmetics is Maya and the airport. But I'm buying some, and at full price. And if I'm willing to buy something at full price, then you know that it's worth the money. So if you find it and it's in your price range, or if you've got the money to spend, buy some, because it's a really, really amazing product. Like, I can't recommend it enough without begging Benefit to please send me some.
Now here's our segue. We're talking about brushes. And the reason we're talking about these brushes in the makeup section is because they are, you know, related to makeup. So I have a review coming out on these brushes in particular that I bought from eBay in the next video probably. So keep an eye out for that, but you need to buy these because they are soft. And they're pretty too. Like, who doesn't want a rose gold brush for no other reason than having a rose gold brush? You know how sometimes if you order brushes online and they come wrapped in plastic and stuff and they get that smell? These didn't come with a smell. They apply things really, really nicely. I can't recommend these enough without like sending you all some. And if I had the money, I would. Put it this way, I was amazed that these have the quality that like a $30, $40 brush would have, because these are supposed to be dupes for, I think they're the Real Techniques ones, don't hold me to it, but they're supposed to be like the fake versions of like a really big branded brush, and they act like the big branded brush. Like, I don't think I've experienced a brush so nice. Alright, so that's it for this cosmetics May favorites. Stick around and keep an eye out for my skincare favorites, because that will probably be just as long as this one. Alright, so that's it for this video, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, tell me what you thought of this. I love reading comments. There are actually comments on my videos now, so that's really nice. And I will see you guys in the next one.